Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern silver stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew?
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to prove this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Badgers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Badgers come to the line in a hurry up. And there's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That completion sets up a second down play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal flag. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They score here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your...
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it back to 35. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game,
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Badgers will have first and 10 here.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And he drops back in the gun. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the pass is incomplete. Drop the first down attempt here across the middle. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And in first down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback still with the football. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here. Some urgency. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And the Badgers are going to cash in here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Badgers. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some? He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. It was a foot race and he won it. It looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. This is the 6th play on the drive. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. After consecutive losses, they did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Hold it. Open.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they get the second half started with the running play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
325.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll try the right here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And the Badgers will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, look a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game.
Touchdown, tie, and the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Hand it off for a draw. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. And it's still a huge deficit. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot right here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. Few more.
Touchdown, Alabama. And this one is getting ugly. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. That's just a minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Badgers will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee end this game and advance in the playoff.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.